Hi Virgo, this is Raheem with the Modern Spiritualist, and today I'm going to do a general reading for the month of May 2020. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Virgo, you are in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards and we can get started. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, May 2020. What does Virgo need to know? So your Heart of the Matter card, this is the theme running through the month. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. Crossing you, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is a Virgo and Mercury card, so it's your energy. Or is it a Virgo Sun? Might be a Virgo Sun, actually. In the recent past, we have got, yikes, following cards. We have got the Fool. Cool. New circumstance. We have got the King of Wands reversed, and we've got the the Knight of Pentacles reversed. In your foundation, we've got the Two of Cups. Brilliant. Ooh. Crowning you, we've got the Lovers reversed. So these are mirroring each other. That's beautiful. A lot of symmetry in this reading. You like that, Virgo. Your attitude this month, we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. In your environment, we've got the Eight of Wands reversed. Fear, we've got the Priestess. And outcome, we've got the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, excellent. I see a lot of personal work with this reading, Virgo, and I see a lot of resistance to the personal work as well. It's like there's a lot of potential here, and a lot of resistance to that potential for some of you, not all of you. I almost see like a really big leveling up process, and also it just kind of being hidden in plain sight, even though it's really, really present for you. So it's sort of like, Virgo, look for your signs and symbols this month, because they're going to lead you places that you wouldn't think to look. That's going to be key for some of you. Those of you that pay attention to symbols and things like that. Those of you that don't, they're still around, so you might be able to identify what those are, but that's definitely a message for some people in particular. Look for your sign and symbols, and allow them to lead you somewhere really interesting. So in the position of Heart of the Matter, the theme, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, and we got a progression here because we got the Eight of Pentacles, so you have an opportunity here to get to the next level, which is excellent. With the Seven of Pentacles kind of comes, I've been working really hard towards something, like I've had this, this seed or this project, this career, this home and family, this, financial situation from seed, and I've been watering it and tending it and watching it grow, and there's almost a feeling of what I get is like overwatering almost, like you're overwatering your seeds, because you're trying to make something happen, and it feels like you just keep hitting block after block, and it's like not happening. And with that comes like a real frustration, and I almost get a sense that it's like hurting your self-esteem, like you feeling like you can't do this or something like that. But then I see this Eight of Pentacles that almost, it to me, I get the sense that you're like, it's like you're in the darkness here with the Seven of Pentacles card, and you're like, how will I ever do this thing that I've been trying to do for so long? And you're looking at this like overwatered plant that's like droopy or just like wild. And then the sun rises. You can see the sun start to rise over the horizon, and then in comes this Eight of Pentacles energy. Like, look at this night and day kind of effect that it's got. Like, I see that really strongly. And the Eight of Pentacles card is the apprenticeship card. It's the mastery card. It's the refinement card. It's like, okay, what do I need to do differently? What skills do I need to build? How do I need to approach this differently so that I can save this plant, right? So that this, this droopy plant becomes this beautiful symmetrical tree, right? This is the refinement card. This is the mastery card. This is the I need to level up in some area card, right? So, I mean, you have a massive opportunity here to shake things up a bit and to get yourself into a better position so that you can attack this from a different height, basically. Which is really awesome. Like 7 up to 8, that progression is really, really positive. In your recent passive got the Fool energy, which means new start, and you're still feeling this, so I get the sense that maybe like this like progression here isn't like new to you. Like you're gonna be on this track of leveling up and refinement. You know where you're at with this project that feels droopy, basically, and you've already been doing the prep work, maybe, like the groundwork, to really start to set things in motion. That's kind of what I'm getting from the Fool energy. In the position of your foundation, this is what's driving you this month. We've got the Two of Cups, which for some of you just means really positive, compassionate, nurturing, engaging relationships. I even see this being connected to the Eight of Cups or Eight of Pentacles energy here, as sort of like some sort of creative or business partnership that is really, really key to you guys finding this refinement. So it could be a teacher or it could be a peer, but somebody may come into your life or is already in your life in that capacity that really helps you see things from a new perspective, or teaches you something that allows you to move forward. And back to sort of my analogy of like this being overwatered, and then this like tree needing to be tended. This being a water energy, I do see this water symbology of you need to care for this tree properly, like give it the proper amount of water. Yeah. Which water in Tarot is a symbol for emotion and divine energy. So this is something really touching your heart, whatever this is. Creativity, divine inspired creativity, allowing things to kind of passionately flow through you like a fountain and then into whatever it is that you're growing here. Crowning you, we've got the Lovers reverse, which the Two of Cups and the Lovers card are very similar energies. The Lovers card is just it's a much stronger energy, but this is kind of like the echo of this card. The Lovers card in reverse, I often read as you coming back to yourself. And I do get that sense. You may be coming back to yourself with the help of another. Or you may realize that in order to actually tend this tree properly, you do need to actually get in touch with yourself and what you truly want, and then it's like when you can do that, it's like you're off to the races. Suddenly something clicks for you, and it all makes sense again. It seems like a really positive energy, like you're really going into yourself and asking, okay, where's that divine inspiration that I truly need to move forward in a good way? New circumstance, we've got the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Wands reverse can be a very impulsive energy, where it's like you have a lot of passion, but you don't know quite how to direct it, so you direct it in really scattered ways or in ways that ultimately don't serve you. So be really careful with that. Make sure that this divine inspiration that you're receiving can be channeled in a controlled way. Don't like run off to the races too quickly, because then you'll just end up ultimately wasting the energy. With this Knight of Pentacles energy, yeah, I get the sense that you may feel really halted right now, like you may feel like you're at a standstill, and then you've kind of got this like really restless, dynamic, energetic King of Wands energy that's like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and the Knight of Pentacles energy is like, no. So you may just be feeling really pent up. That could be what this is. If you feel pent up, make sure that you're leaning into, your projects and, whatever this is that is inspiring you right now that you can build and see sustainable results from. That's the thing with the Eight of Pentacles, is it's not only you working on something you're really passionate about, or it could even be like personal mastery, but it's also something that you will see results in the physical material world, like it's something sustainable, something foundational that you can sink your teeth into. And so approach this with care. Everybody feels a little, like at a standstill right now. Everybody feels like they can't go anywhere because we literally can't, right? If we're obeying social distancing rules, which I hope we're all obeying. So make sure that I would even recommend physical activity this month, like run around the block if you have to, or like even just like journal, or like do something like get scattered energy out, because you're gonna have energy that feels pent up and it's going to scatter if you don't channel it properly. So make sure that you're doing that. Your attitude this month, we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. I get the sense that you get some sort of divine download, like you get some sort of inspiration that helps you see things in a new way. The reversal here, all I'm getting is that it's not something you're like ready to talk about yet. Like you're being silent about this as you're kind of taking in and integrating whatever this new information is, and you may not be ready to act on it yet because it's all so new, but it's going to be something significant for you that really helps you see things in a new way moving forward. So watch out for that, like look out for that energy, so that you can really take time and space to process it and see where it's going to lead you. It seems really, really exciting and fulfilling. Eight of Swords reversed in your environment. It's mirroring the King of Wands energy here, where you may not be the only one feeling pent up and scattered. You may be around people that are also really pent up and scattered, and so anything you can do to kind of bring the energy down when you need to, or to escape to private quarters, or whatever you need to do to like reset, that's going to be really key, because the energy is just going to be kind of chaotic, I think, this month. Little scattered, little fiery. In the position of your fear, we've got the Priestess. You may be what I just said about escaping and resetting and looking into yourself for your needs, coming back to yourself, getting in touch with you, may actually be scaring you. Like the thought about doing that. And some of you may know that you need to do that, but you may be terrified to do that because you're afraid of what's there. You may be afraid of your own emotions, afraid of your own fears, afraid of your own limitations. Yeah. You're afraid of yourselves, Virgo. And you're being faced with that fear a little bit this month. Especially when it's, it's sort of like it's prime time to like move up in process. With moving up, leveling up, always comes a moment of self-discovery, bringing awareness to an issue and releasing it. And the releasing it's a big part of this piece because what allows people that do transformational work to keep doing this is because it does keep transforming. Like you find whatever it is that's been holding you back, you address its needs, and then you release the energy and you move on and you level up, right? So it's not like you ever really get stuck. The only way that you can actually get stuck is if you don't address these things and you allow them to pile up within you, you know, without giving attention to what these things need and how to release them. So I would encourage you to face your fear and do it anyway because it's part of it. It's just part of it. Um, because you're going to feel so much better, Virgo. You're going to feel so much better after you do it. And then your outcome energy, we've got the Seven of Swords reversed, which shows me that some of you are doing it. Some of you are tapping into yourselves to find out what's there. And then the Seven of Swords energy is you like pinpointing like the root cause of something that's holding you back. And with the Seven of Swords doesn't necessarily come a release yet, but you may be bringing awareness to an issue and strategizing how you are going to get rid of that energy that no longer serves you. So it's a very systematic, strategic kind of rationally minded way to pinpoint the issue and then deal with it. So it looks like I see you bringing awareness to a certain issue right at the end of the month, which is great because you have potential to do something with it from there. So that's fantastic. I think that's all I have for you guys. Get in touch with your passion, get in touch with your emotions, get in touch with your divinity, get in touch with what you really want. Make time for you this month, make time to decompress, calm yourself down, calm the environment down. And then wait for this tree, cultivate this tree, allow the sun to rise and shine on this tree because you have something here, Virgo, and it's not ready to be harvested yet, but just keep going. Keep going and see what you need to bring to the table to keep this tree healthy, okay? Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you. I hope to see you guys next time.